full. Pumalit na. Yara.
Yeah.
Mr. McQuaver, can I help you, sir?
Zit er op je rechterplek van een padjes daar? Die kan.
Ja, nasa sila to. Yung panalakanin ni Alan Kang Katsuba.
Ja, ja, so say they can do. Yeah, they can do 1500. So I'm with going.
want to take a moment to welcome and congratulate every participant that is here this morning. It is such a beautiful, beautiful celebration that we are having together in South Africa at the University of Pretoria on the 27th. So let's just give another round of applause to each and every learner who is here. And there is so much excitement in the room. Our different provinces are fully represented. We had just shy of 8,000 learners competing in this year's Reading Riot. So the competition was tough, and I must say each and every learner that is sitting here really did a fantastic, fantastic job. So as you can see on this table, we have a diamond trophy for each and every learner, because we want you to know, just being here is already such a beautiful achievement. And so you walk away here today being a champion, irrespective of what happens. So learners, I want you to take a deep breath, and then, all right, just do your best and enjoy it. That is the most important thing for today. So I am going to invite our host, Mr. Wallace Isaacs, to come and just do a welcoming from the university side. Before he speaks, we have a video that we would love to play so that we can maybe just see a little bit more of our host university. How cool is it that there's a university that says, grade 6 learners, we are willing to say, we are here for you. We are making ourselves available because we know education is important, not just when you're grade 12, but already in your primary school years. So can we please give a big round of applause for the University of Pretoria? And then I also just want to say that Mr. Wallace Isaacs, he is the Deputy Director of Enrollment and Student Administration. So parents, if you can take a note or a hint, get to know Mr. Wallace Isaacs. Because that day is coming where your grade 6 learner is going to enroll at a university. And I think it's also going to be very special and significant that we get to see the university in a tour a little bit later today. But before I say too much, Martin, please play the video of the university.
It takes a future focused vision to find ideas that become solutions to the world's most pressing concerns. Innovation and creativity are the sparks that ignite to transform lives and society, and these need space to grow.
We are home to these creative and innovative sparks. Our work goes beyond the disciplines, across our 9 faculties, 7 campuses, and being one of Africa's top business schools. As an African global university, we stand proudly among the world's top universities. We remain at the forefront of universal discoveries and provide authentically African solutions to the world's greatest challenges and opportunities. We are pioneers in our fields, from the humanities to cutting-edge technologies, continually seeking ways to improve the world around us. Our hybrid learning systems provide quality education that enables graduates to become adaptable game changers. We have molded nearly 500,000 alumni who have made their mark locally and internationally. We continue to inspire and equip our students to uphold our firmly rooted culture of excellence. At the heart of what we do is our people. They are creative, critical thinkers who can shape society for the better. Because that is how we teach, learn, innovate, impact, and live. We are the University of Pretoria.
And also, I think it's an absolute privilege for us as the University of Victoria to be partners and collaborators with Reading Riot for this particular initiative. I think it is really something that gives me a sense of warmth to know that we are making a difference in the world, out there, in the lives of those learners that hopefully have a passion for reading. But as you know, hopefully reading with meaning. If you read and you don't have meaning with it, it doesn't help much. But this initiative, I really actually do not need to have a prepared presentation because it serves my heart and it's something that I truly believe is a fundamental benefit for those that are willing to read a little bit more, spend a little bit of time reading and understand the world around them. So on behalf of our Vice Chancellor, Professor Francis Peterson, on behalf of my director, Dr. Peck, I would like to welcome each and every one of you to the University of Victoria. I also would just like to mention that, and I think this is important, that I will just only focus on the Reading Riot and those who dreamed of it, who thought of it, and who initiated it, who started it. And for those people, can you please give them, I think they know who they are. Can you give them a round of applause? From the University of Victoria side, I'll share one or two facts about the University of Victoria with you. And also touch on something that from the university side is also a way to connect with you at a very early age, especially talking about the learners in the grade 6s for the Junior 30 initiative. And if there's a minute or two after that, I might just view and share something personal about reading as such. To the dignitaries here, to the partners here as well, we understand that the challenge of reading, understanding, and having meaning, and making meaning of the world around you cannot be done just with one organization. We have to collaborate. We have to support each other and come together in one way or the other to help. That at the end of the day, when it comes to South Africa and when it comes to our children, and somebody out there decides to evaluate their reading ability, we are not last on that particular. Is that okay? Yes. I'm not going to go into that, but we can definitely do better. Like Bafana Bafana. Yeah. I think I will be honest with you that I'm one of those people that declare Bafana Bafana is going to do all their magic. It's done. It's okay, we understand. We are proud of it. We will support it, but they're going to do. It's okay. That's okay. But it's up to them to surprise us. And they did. Yeah. Just goes to show, if you want to feel, you can do it. So tomorrow, I'm watching again. With the full expectation they're going to do. It's painful. But it's up to them to surprise us. Are you with me? Yes. Okay. Just a few things about the University of Victoria. The University of Victoria is definitely a university which values excellence. Today, UP is ranked among the world's leading universities. And the ranking in specifics might not be that important, but the fact that you have a measurement of something gives you a sense of how you compare. Doesn't mean that much necessarily, but the University of Victoria is ranked number 362 globally in the QS World Rankings. It is among the top 4 universities in South Africa and has 6 subjects ranked number 1 in South Africa. These achievements show that excellence is built on consistency, hard work, and hopefully also having high standards. We are very proud of the fact that according to the latest US rankings, the University of Victoria is ranked number 1 in South Africa for employer reputation. Now I know grade sixes, it's a bit early for you to think about employment. I know. But you have parents. I know your parents are worried about your employment. Parents, can I get a sorry, can I get a yes? Parents, you are definitely worried about their employment. Are we honest here? Okay. So just think about it. This is something the University of Victoria is trying to currently. It seems to have a good reputation out there with employees. Okay, better than employees want. I would also like to congratulate, I think, the grade sixes here. Can we give them another round of applause? What you have done so far is an excellent achievement, I think, because it connects directly with reading Riot's message of being excellent in reading, because strong reading skills helps students to succeed academically. And academic success contributes to becoming graduates, where at the end of the day, hopefully, can go into employment or, like we have today, go into entrepreneurship. But without the ability to read with meaning and insight and understanding, your life becomes very, very limited. Today, while you are celebrating, and hopefully going to celebrate it later, because I see there's a beautiful vehicle outside, and somebody's going to win with beautiful prizes. That's always very encouraging. But again, as was mentioned by the program director, that the University of Victoria is interested in your future achievement. Hopefully, in a few years from now, you might be in grade 12 or grade 11. And we hope that you will think of the University of Victoria as one of your options to which you're going to apply to. And yes, we do have quite high academic minimum requirements. But if you can read, insight and understanding, you're able to achieve. Reading, text, I think is very valuable. Language, put it like that. But as I was driving here this morning, I thought to myself, oh, that's interesting, because there's maybe some other languages out there that some of you might be good at. I think mathematics, what some people say, mathematics is also a language. And I know maybe some of the grade sixes who are sitting here, you read mathematics and you understand it. This is an easy language to understand. We need more of you that understand the language of mathematics. Anyone taking up the challenge, grade sixes? There you go. And then I thought to myself that there's another language that is quite interesting, and that's language of music. You know, if you can read music, it's another universal language out there. So I want to encourage all of you to I think, become good at as many languages as you have of them. Become experts in them. Make the world a better space. I'll end off by encouraging you to obviously look at the information that we've given you in the badge, if I'm not mistaken, because that should be taken. We'll show a little bit of a video about that. But I just want to end off with a personal story, a little bit, if I may. I grew up in an environment which, if you Google it today, it's a poverty-stricken area there in the Western Cape. Socioeconomic issues are very, very difficult and very challenging, and many youngsters in those areas, they don't make it out of it. They remain there. They might not necessarily get out of the environment, you know, with their lives. But I went to a primary school in that area, very under-resourced. They had a very small little library somewhere. The library was a small little space, like a corner room somewhere. And I don't know, one break, whatever the case may be, I think I went in there and I read something. And it was Greek mythology. Yes, theory. What's his name? You see me? Yes. So I'm like, no, this is and I use my imagination, I mean, transported me from that little school into this amazing world out there. Then I think somewhere along the line, I also had the opportunity, I think it was one school break, where I enjoyed our reading, and I think I read the Bible cover to cover. That was also interesting. How many people can say that? I've done that. And then when I went to university, the lecturer encouraged me not only to read my textbook, but also others. But then I went and I walked down the road of Stellenbosch, and there was this 10 Rand bookstore. I don't know if they're still around. Like 10 and all books, whatever. And I decided I'm going to do the easiest books that I can read. And that was the superhero books. You know those superhero books? Spider-Man and Superman. The old man somehow. Yeah, the older man was. It's just a few pages. That was pretty much. And then I realized, oh my goodness, it is about, let's say, 10 or 11 pages. But the story continues. But then you can't find it. You know what I mean? When you find the version that continues, you can't find it. So then I said, I'm not going to read these novels. I want to read a novel that's bigger books. And then eventually I ended up reading quite thick. All I want to say is that in later years in life, I enjoyed reading leadership books. Some authors for me that's wonderful. Because some of us might not have the right role model, might not have the role models for the environment that it is, or the position that it is, or the organization, or the system globally that you are leading. You might not have a role model. But if you read a book, they have done something. So I just say in my own life, I really appreciate the fact that I actually can read and read for me. So on a very personal note, I want to thank the organizers. I want to thank each and every one of you that participated, that's contributing to this significant, I think, initiative to help the nation be fair for me. Thank you.
Junior Tucky is a program designed to help learners transition from high school to becoming a successful undergrad student at the University of Pretoria. Starting with guidance in choosing the right subjects to helping you study and even helping you with the application process, Junior Tucky is there every step of the way. It all starts with downloading the UP mobile app from your App Store. When you open the app, you will be asked to choose a persona. Choose Junior Tucky. Next, you will need to click on the tile saying Junior Tucky Membership. Complete the fields. Once you have submitted the information, you get your Junior Tucky membership. And we have all the information we need to make sure you get the info you need to make informed study and career choices. Information like details of our not to be missed events. Next, you can dive into the resources on juniortucky.online. Once you are registered, click on Learning Resources and pick a subject from the drop-down. We've got you covered for grades 8 to 12 in mathematics, physical sciences, accounting, English, and life sciences. Junior Tucky Online gives you the tools to actually understand your subjects so you can crush those exams and get a head start. We even help your teachers to better help you. It's not just about grades. JuniorTucky.online also teaches you the real-world skills you need to succeed, like being prepared for life after school. The JT app is the way to take the best of Junior Tucky with you in your pocket. In the events tab, you will see the upcoming events like summer and winter schools, information sessions, and loads more. Get in touch with us. Look at infographics of our programs. It can even take you to the online platform. Junior Tucky, the Junior Tucky online platform, and the Junior Tucky app, the portal into your future.
University of Pretoria, and it's very special and well, it's significant to us. So I want to take a moment to invite to the front a former HOD from Northwest, Mamoto Samazwe, where she will do the official acknowledgement of the dignitaries and special guests for the Reading Riot 2026. Let's give her a round of applause. Just putting a microphone quickly.
Thank you, Program Director. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Program Director, allow me to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to all our distinguished guests. We really are deeply honored by your presence. And let me take this opportunity to acknowledge and appreciate the presence of all the officials from our provinces, different provinces, as you would know. And please, ladies and gentlemen, as I call your name, either you show by raise of hand or you may stand up if possible. From our provinces, we have the following people who are leading some delegations. We have from Gauteng province, Ms. Zelin Favors. Ms. Zelin Favors is the acting director in the Gauteng Department of Education. There she is. She's not alone. She's not alone. She's leading a delegation from Gauteng province. Let me not mention their name, but could you please just rise? They are this side so that the people can acknowledge you. Thank you very much, Gauteng. And from Mpumalanga, we have Dr. Matonzi, who is the Chief Education Specialist. Dr. Matonzi from Mpumalanga. He is not here. And from the Northern Cape, we have the acting DCES and the Deputy Chief Education Specialist. Let me start with the Deputy Chief Education Specialist, Jean April. There she is. The acting Deputy Chief Education Specialist, Mayor Beryl Kumalo. Thank you so much. And we have a delegation from KwaZulu-Natal, which is led by the able director, Dumisani Sibisi. Director, can you show up, please? And your delegation, please, those ones that have come with you. Amongst others, we have Nomtandaza Priti Skozana. Can you please rise? Thank you so much. And last but not least of the provinces, We have Deputy Chief Education Specialist, Robert Peary. There he is. Those are delegations from our provinces. And also amongst ourselves here today, we are very much honored by the presence of the Lectosa Board of Directors, which is led by esteemed and capable Dr. Nguna in absentia and Mr. Thomas Marshall. Also amongst us today, we've got representatives from our partners and sponsors, that is APSA and BEIC. APSA delegation here today. You can see them. I'm sure as you walked in, some of you, you've seen something, I don't want to mention it, something outside there that's from APSA and BEIC. BEIC, please, I haven't seen you standing up. They are still outside. Thank you so much. And let me also take this opportunity to acknowledge and appreciate the presence of this most important person who will soon be officially introduced, the Secretary General of the South African National Commission for UNESCO. I will not mention him. He'll be officially introduced to your good selves. And all other distinguished guests, educators who are here today amongst us, the parents, the learners, everybody, all distinguished guests that are here today, you are really acknowledged, you are appreciated, and you are already welcome. Your presence reflects not only the dedication and commitment in promoting literacy, but also it means how serious you are with the education of your own child. If you are a parent, with the education of your good self. If you are a learner, the education of our children. If you are a sponsor or a partner in education. Once again, we warmly welcome you and thank you for gracing this important occasion. We trust that you will enjoy the inspiring performances of our talented participants. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. And now I want to invite to the front former HOD of Limpopo, Onika Dederin. Give a big round of applause.
Thanks. I think my task is easier than Mamoto's task because I don't have to navigate through the pronunciation of surnames. I only have one person to acknowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm greatly honored to introduce and acknowledge the presence of one of our distinguished guests, that is Mr. Carlton Mokwebo. I met Mr. Carlton Mokwebo for the first time at Wits University when we were doing our postgraduate studies. And after that, he was actually given the Fulbright scholarship. It was very difficult to get that scholarship, the Fulbright scholarship, because he obtained a cum laude for his honors. As Mamoto has already indicated, Mr. Mokwebo is the Secretary General of the South African Commission of UNESCO, of the South African National Commission of UNESCO. Mr. Mokwebo, we are very excited to have you with us today to honor and celebrate the excellence of our children with regard to reading. The National Commission, under your leadership, has actually opened doors for us as Lactosa. And I'm telling you that we are very, very excited because with these open doors, we're able to reach places that we wouldn't have been able to reach without your support. If I can tell you what actually happened, it's quite interesting. We met when we were celebrating 30 years of democracy. He had invited me to assist, and thereafter we also met with students from New York who were doing their PhDs. And then I said to him, you know, he asked me, what are you doing now, by the way? I said, I'm with Lactosa. And then he said, what are you doing in particular? I said, no, we have a program that is called the iBrain Gym. It's an app. And then he said to me, oh, I'm interested in that. I said, can UNESCO assist us? He said, yes. You see, UNESCO is there for the people of South Africa. You need to utilize us. So I said to him, okay, what do we do now? What happened was that we invited him to Pretoria, to Lactosa in Pretoria. Remember this thing was happening at Hamashamba. Do you know where Hamashamba is? The most rural area in Limpopo, one of the most rural areas in Limpopo. It started there. It went national, where we presented to him. And thereafter, he organized everything for us. We were able to present to the regional office of Southern Africa, ROSA, of Southern Africa. And then thereafter, he organized that we go and present in Namibia. And now, remember, it started provincial, national, regional, and now we are on our way to Paris to present, and that is international. That is very great, isn't it? Let me, ladies and gentlemen, request Mr. Mokwebo to come and address us. Thank you. By the way, I'm sorry.
There are people that we should be proud of. There is a family called the Marshall family. There is a family called Nkuna family, a family called Diedering family, a family called Simashe family, and others who came together to make this wonderful entity called Lactosa. Now, they are responsible for these good things. Now, I ask us a question as South Africans. Let me just pick the Marshall family, because I was lucky this morning. I was introduced to a great lady, a queen, a matriarch, Miss Fourie. She's here. Ma'am, it was an honor to meet you. She is the, let's give her a, she is the mother of Mrs. Fourie, and much of what we are celebrating, she has contributed to that. We must recognize her while she's still with us. Let's give her another round of applause. Now, I have a question for us all. Would you like Mrs. Fourie to migrate to America? No. Would we? She's a South African. Look at these good things that she's doing, everybody's doing here. We are a rainbow nation, we belong here. Those who'd like to go to America, let them go. They will come back, it's still their country. So what we are saying is that this is the Marshalls, this is your country. This is your country, and we are so grateful. The Marshalls, the Diedereng, the Simaso, and everyone, the Nkunas, this is our country, all of us. Let's give it a long round of applause. We are here to congratulate the work of Lectosa. And who are we? You are getting a message of support from an international body. I'm coming here bringing a message of support from UNESCO. What is this animal called UNESCO? Quickly, as we know, South Africa is a member of the United Nations. If you go to New York, when they say New York, they are speaking about 5 cities they came together. Manhattan, Brooklyn, the Bronx, Staten Island, Queens, together they formed a New York City. Now, Manhattan, First Avenue, about 42, 42nd Avenue, we know that we've got that building, the United Nations. Every year, all the countries come together. Heads of state come together. Whoever is president of South Africa, or if he's too busy, she's too busy, we'll send maybe the Minister of International Relations to go and represent us there. In September, they come together. I must say that I was lucky that except for 2023, the past 3 years there, I've been part of the present delegation to the United Nations. Now, South Africa is a member of the United Nations. But we are not only a member of the United Nations. We are a member of the United Nations and also a member of the other UN agencies. Let's give you an example. The World Health Organization. I'm mentioning it because during COVID, we were very much active. South Africa did well during COVID. It's not only the World Health Organization, there is also another agency called UNESCO. It's an agency of the United Nations. UNESCO, United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. It's a very important organization to South Africa. Why? Because when it was established in 1945, South Africa was there. South Africa was one of the 37 countries that established UNESCO in London. Out of those 37, there were only 2 from Africa, South Africa and Egypt. So South Africa was the only sub-Saharan country that established UNESCO in 1945. We were represented there by the then Minister of Education, Jan Hofmeyer, a young man who was said to be very, very much intelligent. Today, if you go to Wits, where Ms. Diedereng and I studied, you still find a Hofmeyer house. It was named after him. He was the principal of the former Wits College. Jan Hofmeyer represented the country in 1945 when UNESCO was established. So UNESCO is very much important to us. You become a member of UNESCO as a country, you are expected to establish a national commission for UNESCO in your country. So we were 195 member states of UNESCO. Unfortunately, Israel moved out some 4 years ago, and then now we are 194. You are a member of UNESCO. As I said, you are expected to establish a national commission for UNESCO in your country. So all these 194 countries have got national commissions for UNESCO. There must be a president of the national commission. In South Africa, whoever is Minister of Basic Education automatically becomes the president of the national commission. And then another person who's appointed is the Secretary General. The Secretary General of the South African National Commission for UNESCO is speaking to you right now. Now we bring a message of support. A message of support. One of the chairpersons of Lectosa is seated here, Mr. Marshall. Other board members are seated with us here. We bring a message to support you. What you are doing for the country. We have got a problem of reading. You can see that I'm just speaking my speech. I'm not reading, I can't read. I wish these have been done when I was still young. Many of us can't read well. You look at TV when our politicians are delivering speeches, it's pathetic. But we are grateful that there is Lectosa now. You, the new generation, when you will become president and ministers, you will read better. Let's give it a round of applause. Let me conclude by saying that Lectosa, the work that you're doing, it's great. Ms. Diedering has just indicated. In fact, I am speaking this also humbly requesting to leave as soon as I finish. Why? Because I'm arranging a trip for Lectosa, as she has said, to go and present at UNESCO. They are not just going there. They are going there as part of an official delegation of the president. The president of South Africa, in a few days' time, he is at UNESCO, and I'm in the committee that making arrangement. We are meeting not long from now. This is not sensitive information I think I can share. I'll just see what I choose. One point that you'll see the importance of cooperation. One point that we are dealing with now in the arrangement is that, as we know, the president has an aircraft to travel with, in particular what we call the Falcon 900. We received a briefing, it's ready to set off, but we have a problem. It cannot reach Paris, it must refuel somewhere. Now, usually we refuel in Accra, Ghana, or in Nigeria, but right now there's a problem. We are saying we can't go there. We can't go there because of these things. Now we've got two things to consider today. Either to get another country that I won't mention, can we go and refuel there? Or we decide, let's park the Falcon. Let's do commercial. So these are not sensitive information. That's what we're working on. But these people, the marshals, they're going to Paris with the president. The president will lead a meeting, and then they will also present. We are so proud of them. I am here to deliver a message to support you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Secretary General Mokwebo. It is an honor and a privilege. Thank you, sir. I would like to invite to the front Mr. Thomas Marshall to share a word of congratulations to our participants, the learners that are present here this morning, for representing their provinces and their schools with pride today.
Thank you. We want to welcome you, everyone here this morning, and especially the grade 6 learners. You are not here by chance. You persevered, you focused, and just by being here, I want you to know that that's an achievement in itself. But yesterday I was in a meeting with the officials, the education officials, and I want to tell you that I haven't seen people so passionate trying to help our students and our teachers to make it and to make it strong. You know, the sky is not the limit. When we spend time with them, the sky is the beginning. So I want to tell you that the students of South Africa, you're going to see great things in the days ahead, because your government, your province leaders are standing behind you. That's why they are here this morning. They are here to acknowledge each grade 6 reader that came through to the challenge up to this place. So I really want to extend my thanks to both the government officials and also to the teachers, because that was one of the things that were raised. Someone said, or my wife said to me the other day, she said, If you can read, thank a teacher. So today we want to thank the teachers for you that are going the extra mile. And I believe that's why APTA is also here and part of it. We want to say, we don't just want to say thank you. We want to bless you. We want to encourage you to go stronger and to go higher. Now, regarding reading, reading is not just about extracting information or text. It is reading for meaning. So when we can understand what we are reading, your journey is only beginning. You can become the author of your success in the days ahead. It is not what the world offers you. It is what you can do with what the world is offering you. When opportunity is met by preparation, there's no limitations. So I want to tell you, I want to agree with the SG of UNESCO. Today is not only a day about reading. Today is a day about your future and about the future of this nation.
Yes.
We're gonna create a holy riot in our nation for literacy, for reading for meaning, and we're gonna turn the tides. We're gonna see a South Africa that hasn't existed before. We're gonna see our communities are rising, and we're gonna see great things. So I want to acknowledge you this morning for being here. And thank you. Can I ask the grade 6 readers just to stand to your feet? All the grade 6 readers. You know, like in Top Gun, they said, you are the top of the top. The best of the best. And that's why you are here today. Just the fact that you are here makes you a winner already. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. All right. Great for being here.
Give a big round of applause. And now I'd love to welcome to the front Mrs. Minda Marshall, and she's going to share a little bit about the reading for meaning, as well as from an iBrain Gym perspective, why we're here today. Thank you, Mrs. Marshall.
Thank you,
Give a round
Miranda.
of applause.
Well, good morning, everybody. Sure, there's been a lot of talking, but the reading is coming. You just wait. We're almost there, okay? We're giving you time to just relax a bit before the competition. I wanted to share with you a few important things about why this competition is what it is. So I have a whole bunch of notes here because I don't want to miss something out, but let me just try and shorten it a bit due to time constraints. Today, Reading Riot is a silent reading fluency competition. So when we look at the research that's been done about reading, there are two main ways of reading. The first one is oral reading, which is very prevalent in our schools, and it's used as a very good evaluation of reading and developing reading skills. It gives the teacher an opportunity to hear how far the child is along with decoding, what is happening with fluency, and we also use it to measure comprehension. Okay, silent reading fluency has been identified, and I want to ask you this question. Who of you guys are going to a restaurant and then you read the menu aloud? Any hands?
No.
Except if we're reading it for our children who can't read yet. True?
Yeah.
So silent reading fluency is the way of reading that is used beyond the classroom for all the reading that we do, except when we're presenting something and we're reading that. Okay, so silent reading fluency is the type of reading, aside from oral reading, that we use right through our lives. And in silent fluency reading, there are two ways. We have extensive reading, which is more types of skills of reading like skimming and scanning. We call it speed reading. And the other way is intensive reading. And intensive reading is the reading that Mr. Wallace Isaacs was talking about. That's the type of reading you use to learn new things. So that is where we read silently to understand exactly what the writer has put down on paper. And we want to use what we learn from that reading to inform new knowledge or to develop new skills from. So, Reading Riot is an intensive reading competition. Does that make sense? And you guys know it's so interesting. This is my field of study, and I get very excited about it. But they've actually determined that when we look at something on a page that we're reading, I'm going to just share a little bit of the research with you. Your eye bounces like a ball when you read. So if you sit, for instance, in a car, don't be the driver, sit in the back seat. Maybe the teacher who's winning the amazing prize today can get somebody to try this out. Sit in the back seat and watch the passenger next to you. You can do this on a train as well. And you will see their eyes go like this if they are looking out of the window. Go and try it, okay? So your eye must stand still when we see. Your eye can't move and see. It must stand still. So every time your eye stops to read, we can see a specific number of letters or words. And there's a bottleneck. When it comes to extensive reading, we can only see so much. If you go beyond that, you're starting to skim, you're starting to scan. And what we say at Lectorsa, this is the mantra. A good reader can adjust their reading speed and they can adjust their reading technique to the goal that has been given to them. Yes. So can you see how rich reading actually is? And there's so much that we still have to learn and to use in the development. Our grade 6 readers are, that's why it's a grade 6 competition. You are at a pivotal time in your learning trajectory of your life. You are now at that phase in grade 4. It switches from I'm learning to read to start reading to learn. Okay, so you are now 2 years into that. And now is an important time for you to consolidate that intensive reading skills that you have and start to incorporate other types of reading strategies like skimming, scanning, and the rest. But for today's competition, we are looking at extensive reading, and that's why we use the comprehension outcomes, we use the reading speed together to see who is the winner of the day. Does that make sense? Yes. Does that help you? Yes. Who learned something new? Okay, I see a few hands. I'm very happy about that. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Let's give a round of applause. Okay, so learners, I hope you really paid attention. Okay, today we are not skimming, we're not speed reading, we are reading for meaning. Okay, and it's important, our comprehension, we will go through the rules in just a bit. 70% is the sweet spot. All right. I want to invite to the front our friends from APSA to maybe just say a few words. Who noticed that big red something out there? Can we raise our hands? Did we see it? Okay. So let's hear what APSA has to say about the Reading Riot and this partnership and what they are bringing for our teachers.
Mr. Isaacs, I want to say that today was a full circle moment for me, being a proud TIX alumni myself. I studied at the Faculty of Law to the right, and in this very hall, you'll notice I didn't sit in the third row. I wrote a horror of criminal law paper, and if I forget my notes today, let's just call it past trauma staring me in the face. We are absolutely honored and thrilled to be in the presence of greatness today. It really is such an honor, and to the Marshall family, Lectorsa, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to partner with you. Yes, there's just something incredible about having a story to share about changing lives, and that really is what today is about. Every time a child opens up a book, something extraordinary happens. You don't just learn new words, you learn about new worlds, you learn about people that are different to yourself. You learn about courage and adventure and overcoming obstacles. And if you think back to your favorite story, well, at least I hope that's the case, it's not your favorite book because of the cover. Yes, that does certainly play a role. It might also not be because of the words on the page. It's really about the characters and you finding a little piece of truth on the pages that you read. And reading teaches us one very important thing. Every hero faces obstacles, faces challenges, and wonders if he is enough. But the book never ends there. You have to keep turning the page. And that's really what I want to tell you today. You matter, your story matters. When we celebrate today, when we celebrate, and maybe you won, maybe it wasn't the outcome that you had hoped for, keep turning the page. Yes. Every time you turn the page, every time you create your story, you never know 10 years from now, 20 years from now, you might be standing in front of an audience, sharing your story and creating a spark in someone that changes their lives. So actually, if you think about it, reading can spark an idea, it can create a story, it can change a life, it can change a community, and a community can change a nation. And we really are appreciative of the teachers. I don't think we say thank you enough for all the work that you do and all the unseen work. You are effectively creating the South Africans' next chapter. And it's a really powerful story to create. So we've sponsored through BAG, a product of ABSA, the X55 upfront to the teacher who's changed lives. But to all of you, we want to say thank you for everything you do. Please always keep writing, keep creating, and keep influencing and leading the next leaders of South Africa. Thanks.
Oh, come on, teachers, let's get a big round of applause. There we go. And we are almost at a point where we can start the competition. But before we get into the competing, the reading, I think it is prudent for us to maybe just have a bit of the rules as well as the guidelines and the competitors. What is that special word we use? The declaration of our competitors. So I think that's going to be something special, something I want to invite to the front, Stephen, and he's going to take us through the rules and what to expect for the 2026 Reading Riot. So learners, pay close attention. Thank you, Stephen.
Good morning, everyone. It's wonderful to see you all here. Such expectant faces. I hope the students are still with us. I know there's been a lot of long discussions and talks, but the excitement is almost beginning. So today it's very important, the rules, okay? So the rules are, you must enjoy it and have fun. And then, and then secondary, which is also important, read well. Try to read through every single word, seeing every letter. It's important to have at least a 70% comprehension when you participate. Otherwise, it's not reading, then we're just jumping through the words, seeing if we can get some meaning here and there. So this is the golden rule for today. Make sure that you read well. Let your eyes stop on all of the words, and when you do those comprehension questions, make sure that you answer right. And then, when you are finished, you're going to make your teacher very, very happy.
Very proud.
But the teachers, thank you for you two. Thank you for the effort and the work that you're putting into your children, leading them and raising them up, as we have heard now, to be the second generation who will lead our country one day.
Yes.
So thank you very much. You can applaud for yourselves. Now, students, remember, enjoy it. Have fun. Be calm before you start. There's no clock starts ticking until you press play. Okay, so don't stress. If you're feeling stressed, just wait a minute, calm your nerves, and then you start with your session. All right. Thank you, everyone. And then we will do the declaration. Oh, it's already up behind me. Can all of the students maybe rise up? Stand up.
There we go.
Okay, are you able to read on the screen?
See that?
I mean, it's not too far. All right, so will you be able to say with me? I do not come here to watch.
I came here to compete.
I will read with my own eyes. I will think with my own mind. Every word on that page is mine to earn. I will not cut corners. I will not take what is not mine. My sword belongs to me alone.
I will lift every reader around me
because great competitors make each other better. Win or lose, I walk away with my head held high and everything I had. Train your mind and own the skies. I am a Reading Riot
reader.
Oh.
Yes. All right, and so now we have reached the point of competing, the reason why we are gathered today. Before we invite our round one learners, you can get your tablets ready while I just finish up with this final thought. Get them out of your pockets or your backpacks. Make sure they are charged. We do have spare devices. So if your battery is flat, if there might be some kind of challenge you are facing, please indicate to our judges so that they can assist you. All right? And as Stephen has mentioned, when the clock starts, learners, I want you to pay close attention. Don't rush to start yourself. You have 15 minutes, which is a very long time. It's more than enough time. So you sit down in your seat, you take maybe 2 deep breaths, and then when you are ready, you press play. All right? But learners that are part of round one, please stand up, and you will come and have a seat here in the front row here and the front row here. Do we have our ones indicating who's round one? Just check your name tag. If your name tag has a number 1, if your name tag has a number 1, please come to the front.
Number 1 to 5.
Number 1 to 5. Number 1 to 5, we are competing. Hoekom het julle dit 1 tot 5? Nee, ek gaan nie. Asseblief, dit maak dit my moeilik as ek nie kan praat nie.
So wat jy kan doen, daar's 'n ronde knop, jy kan druk om 2 keer en buzzer. Waar enetjie. Druk om 2 keer.
instructions for our viewers. Before we begin, a gentle reminder to all our guests. While students are competing in the reading lifetime, we kindly ask that no one enters or exits the hall. The hall should be quiet. We don't want to stress. Okay? So all the learners take a deep breath. There we go. You'll be free to move around at the end of every round. Okay? So if someone wants to go to the loo, just wait for the round to conclude. Our head judge, Mr. Leon Marshall, is going to indicate the round has concluded. Please be mindful and considerate, giving each participant quite observe. If you are not already seated, just right. Also, the judges will indicate that you check the device. Do not press start until indicated. Please do not press. Judges that the learners need to watch. The one is Judge Sinay, and the other one is Judge Peter. And they are going to check your device. If you have already started to read before they check, it's a big problem for you. Okay. You do not press play until Judge Dion says, learners ready, and he says, go. Then you take 2 deep breaths, then you start. Okay. Are we together? Okay. Wonderful. Thank you. Now, we will just quickly sort out the confusion of the numbers of students. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10.
Okay, so everybody that has a 1, all the students have a 1. Only you come to the front now. There should be 5 learners. Ready, start. So, everybody else, go back. Only 1 student. 1. Please, first of all the parents, dignitaries, and other students that are not competing, please make sure all your devices are your side. We want to offer each and every student the same opportunity to perform their best. Leaders, are you ready? You can start now.
questions on that the comprehension skills, and all that data goes to the database, and from there we will take the winners of the day. Okay, so it's all done on a computerized version. Very exciting, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so that's why, please, you can, the white is one of you guys that's very, very well.
Okay, the next round's about to start. Okay, readers. On my word, you will start reading. As soon as you are finished, please put your device down and just sit back in your seat so that we can see when you are finished. Okay. Okay, readers, are you ready? You can start now. Okay, guys, round 3 is about to start. Okay, readers, when I tell you to start, you can start. Start now. Okay, everybody finished? Thank you very much. You guys can return to your seats. Okay, the readers with the number 4 on their name tags can come to the front. Okay, everyone finished? Okay, all the students that are finished, you can go back to your seats. Okay, sorry. Okay, we had 2 students that had some difficulties with their devices. We're going to offer them a special round just to complete their sessions before we move on to the next one. Okay. Okay. It's fine. You can just relax. You've got a full opportunity. So, over. Come to the front, please. Take your seats. Please check your devices and just go off the Wi-Fi, please. Martin? Sorry Martin. Is dit okay wat start reading now. Finished? You can move back to your seats. Okay, everybody, we're still going to have one more round. Ja. Ja.
Nee, laat sy een van ons devices gebruik. Okay. Ja. Okay, hoe lank? Okay. Okay. George, here's. Okay, let's Martin is nie reg nie. Wat was jy so trek? Ja, jy het probeer met gereset op. Ons moet daar submission submission so en kan slide klaar gebeur. So ek sal rekord dat ek voor die valies vas. Ek moes dit dan issues van.
It will give you your reading portion as Mrs. Marshall was sharing with us earlier. And then the learner has the opportunity to read. So that is very important. You need to know at what speed they went through the information. But that's only one half of the equation. So for our learner, which is seated here, it seems that there was a technical difficulty while she was progressing from the reading to the comprehension. So that now means, good thing we have trusty technical team at hand here today to give her the support that is needed, but the rest of us is not required to remain in the hall. I want to invite you, you are welcome to go and get something to eat. We are almost about to go for the university tour, and then Timothy will have a chance to just answer the comprehension questions and complete her round as well. Alright, so we've concluded a competition round almost now. Thank you so much. Let's give a round of applause to all our learners.
Okay. Wat is okay, waar? Okay.
Sit hom sommer net hier by die
Another school last year as well, where
Like
the firewalls.
Because even messaged him yesterday and he cleared it, the IT guy, and he made sure
Yeah.
that the Beam Right app was
The problem with a lot of those things, unfortunately, is the IT guys at the schools think they're very clever and they program their own firewalls. But there's stuff in the background when when a child tries to use it in the outside network, depending on the network, it sometimes it just doesn't want to go through. And to try and resolve that now is either 1 minute or 3 days.
well, he said it was fun.
Okay, yeah. Now, luckily we had tablets. It was just getting, because he couldn't remember his login details, we just had to quickly go and get his login details and reset the password because we can't see the password. So we had to reset the password for him to use.
Glad you all know what you're doing.
Yeah. No, it looks so easy, but everything happening. Yeah, it is. But
Modern technology.
yeah, but thank you very much for you guys that traveled so far. I really appreciate it. I know it's always difficult for the Eastern Cape and Western Cape and even the Northern Cape students to travel. It's
you guys, there's going to be refreshments now, and then there's going to be a tour of the campus, and then after that is the prize giving.
What time does the prize giving start?
We're a bit behind schedule now, so I think if you can be back around about 1 o'clock. Yeah, I think an hour will be around about now. Okay. If you want, you can go have a cool drink and something to eat, or you just want to wait. Okay, cool. But don't worry, everything is fine. Okay. Okay. Gaan ons haar die geleentheid gaan sy oorlees ook. Want sy sal I think gaan sy oorlees of net die vrae antwoord.
So wat ons kan doen is ek het nou gerekord wat 'n hoofstuk dit was.
En dan ook afhang. Dat was die hele tyd geniet.
Wat? Okay, so bear with me. It is worth it. If I had a captain or pilot's name, I would call them. But yes, that's where we are now. All right, so how this is going to work, basically, very exciting, is I'm going to announce the winner, and they are from Wakanda. I'm kidding. Just want you all to relax, okay? Actually, everyone here today is already a winner. All right. So we are going to start with our provinces, our placements in each and every province. I'm going to invite the learners to please come to the front, and this is applicable for all provinces. I'm going to basically give these instructions once. Hopefully we are able to follow them through until the last province. So when we read the third place of each province, the learner will approach, receive their trophy from the delegate from their province. Second place as well, first place as well, picture with the delegates. We then invite the teachers to please come for a picture as well. Once we have our pictures taken, I'm going to ask you to please move the party to in front of the APSA banner as well. I mean, they did organize the car, right? So then we're going to have our pictures taken there, and then you can make your way back. So first we will just look at our provinces, and then we will look at our school prizes. I think you saw the check, a 10,000 rand that goes to the top school. That means the highest average. We'll go into details later. The fully paid excursion for the top principal. That means if principal likes to play golf, we pay for the golf. If he likes to go to, or she likes to go to the spa, we pay for the spa. Okay, so that is wonderful as well. Then we will look at our national placements, and then also the recipient of the car driving education forward. Are we ready? Yes. Wonderful. So we are starting with the province of Eastern Cape. Yes. So in the third place, learners, when I call your name, please come to the front. And excuse me if my pronunciation is not 100%. Please be patient with me. Okay. So in Eastern Cape, we have 4 learners. And in the fourth place is Joshua Marshall. Let's give him a round of applause. Well done, Joshua. Oh, apologies. The officials from Eastern Cape is not here, so I could not invite them. So we, for proxy purposes, thought we would love to invite Miss Onika Dederen to please hand over the trophies. Thank you, Onika. Okay, in the second place, third place, for Eastern Cape, is Oliver Alice. Let's give Oliver a round of applause. Well done. In the second place, from Eastern Cape, Joshua Still. Big round of applause. And then, in the first place from Eastern Cape, Finn Dienison. Let's give them a round of applause, Eastern Cape. You can move up, guys, move up a little bit, move up. Here we can stand. There we go. All right, and then gentlemen, broad shoulders, chin up. There we go. Wonderful. Wonderful. And teachers, please, you are welcome to come join your learners. Congratulations, teachers. Well done. Smile, guys. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay, you can go to the red banner. All right. No, you can stay. Let me just see. We'll do the next one as well, then you can go and sit. Okay, our next province that we will celebrate is the Free State. All right, so in the third place from the Free State, congratulations to Malchas Riabetswe. In the second place, Omfile Kuaeng. And then in the first place, Amara Asmal. Let's give a big round of applause. Well done. It's interesting, the previous province was just boys, now it's just girls. All right, ladies, feet together, stand nicely and proud. And lovely. Teachers, you are welcome to come join your learners, please. Well done, girls. Okay, we are waiting for the teachers. You can stand next to your learner if you'd like. Please join, ma'am. Please join. Well done. Ah, wonderful. See, again, all the ladies, all the lovely ladies. Let's give a big round of applause. Well done. All right. And now we are at the province of Gauteng, our hosting province, and I would love to invite the delegates of Gauteng to also please assist us with handing over the trophies. Two would be wonderful, so one can do the certificate and one can do the trophy. So, thank you. All right, you can stand where you were standing. Thank you, ma'am. All right. In the third place, from Gauteng, Ufense Marema. In the second place, from Gauteng, Kiabetswe Kuye. And then, oh, learners? Oh, we are still approaching. Come, my darling. First, Ufense. Come stand here, darling. Come stand here. And then, in the first place, Buale Chabalala. Round of applause, Buale. All right, teachers, you are welcome to come stand with your learners. We'll take some lovely pictures. Okay. Shoulder to shoulder. Yeah. Oh, there are more teachers. Teachers, your learners can stand a little bit in front of you. Let them stand a little bit in front of you. There we go. Then we're all nice together. Come. Oh, no. You are fine, ma'am. You are fine, ma'am. Okay, and stand nicely, shoulders square. Before you look into the cameras, guys, you need to smile because you're champs. Okay, look into the camera, shoulders square, chest out. Well done. And then into your landis.
Now the nice smile.
Hey, come. Well done. Round of applause. Congratulations, Gauteng. Our next province is KwaZulu-Natal. Hey, we have some excitement there. So in the third place, Amale Oh, the delegates. Please, I invite the delegates to come to the front. 2 delegates would be lovely if possible, but 1 is also sufficient. We have 2. Wonderful. All right, in our 3rd place, all the way from Pikiswayo Primary School, Amale Maduna. Let's give her a round of applause. And then in our 2nd place, from St. Anthony's Catholic Primary School, Isethu Shange. Let's give a round of applause, Isethu. And then in the 1st place, all the way from Berea West Senior Primary, is Numan Wahab. Round of applause. Well done. Congratulations, learners. You did exceptionally well, and I'm sure you made your province proud. There we go. Congrats. All right, I invite the teachers to please come to the front for a photo with their learners. Teachers are welcome. Let your learners stand in front of you. There we go. All right. Chest out, shoulders down. Yes, champions, there we go. Okay. Round of applause. Well done. All right. Our next province of participation is Limpopo. I want to invite to the front Director Masima Mafane Patrick. Let's give a round of applause. And another Limpopo delegate. There can be 2. Most welcome. All right. We have 2 learners that participated from Limpopo this year. In the 2nd place, we have Ntishembo Lungwani. Round of applause. Well done. I must comment, this young man impressed me. Let's give a round of applause. Well done, well done. And then, in the 1st place, Ditebogo Mamabolo. Let's give her a round of applause. Well done, Ditebogo. I must admit, I don't know, Limpopo has really impressed me this year. This young lady also had some challenges with technology, but look at her rising irrespective. I think that is worth noting. Well done. All right. If there's a teacher that wants to come and stand with them, you are most welcome. Otherwise, our officials can support them. Is there a teacher? Yeah. Okay. Yes, there's a teacher coming. Don't worry. Let's wait for the teacher. Yeah. Ah, shame. The teacher didn't come. All right. Are we ready for our pictures? Are we ready? There we go. Well done. Let's give them another round of applause. Well done. All right. And And our next province is Mpumalanga. I want to invite our very own Mamotu Samazwe, Miss Mamotu, to please come and present the trophies on behalf of Mpumalanga. This year she will stand in the gap for them. Thank you very much, ma'am. Before we read their placements, I think it's important to take note of the symbolism of the diamond. The diamond trophy is not just because it was nice. It's because, ladies and gentlemen, things that have value sometimes undergo immense pressure, challenges, and I'm linking into what Monique from ABSA said. You turn the page and the hero continues with the story. So every time that our learners look at these diamonds, to be reminded, pressure makes something beautiful. Okay. Now, third place in Mpumalanga from Future Achievers Academy goes to Ria Rakwena. Let's give a round of applause. Our second place goes to Lutandu Maufeka. Round of applause. And then our first place goes to Ishile Metuetwa. Well done, Mpumalanga. Congratulations. Teachers, I invite you to please come to the front so we can take our picture with our learners. If there are accompanying teachers, you are most welcome to come to the front. There, I see one is coming. Well done, guys. You did very well. Okay. Remember, feet together. Stand head up, chest out. Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Is that your learner, ma'am? Is that your? Oh, you can stand with your learner. Stand with your learner. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, it's your granny. Okay, just move a little bit to here, everybody. Okay. Smile, guys, you did so well. Oh, wait, let's just wait. There we go.
There we go, big smiles, big smiles. Everybody looking into the camera.
Well done, all right. Thank you, guys. Well done. All right, and thank you, Miss Samazwe, for helping us. Okay, our next province is the Northern Cape. I want to invite our officials from the Northern Cape to please come and present the trophies. 2 members would be wonderful. So I'm inviting Ms. Beryl Kumalu and colleague. Okay. In the third place with Northern Cape goes to Sky Mouton. Let's give her a round of applause. Our second place goes to Rionetswe Mokuane. And then our first place goes to Kiabetswe Makata. Well done. Well done, guys. Congratulations. already. Okay, guys. Teachers, also please, do we have teachers come and stand with your learners? Okay. Well done, teachers. Let your learner please stand in front of you. There we go. So we have room for everyone. There we go. Well done, guys. Big smiles, guys. You did super. All right. Well done. You can go to that side there too. All right. Our next province is the Northwest. I would like to invite to the front Deputy Chief and Education Specialist, Mr. Robert Firi. Thank you, sir. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you for being here, sir. All right. So, in the third place, we have Kumutsi Busakwe. Well done, Kumutsi. In the second place, we have Chimologo Mutashe. And then in the first place, okay, in the first place is Teresho Manyaka. Big round of applause. Well done, Teresho. And then we would love to ask the teachers to please come to the front so you can take your picture with your learners. Okay, please come. You can let your learners stand in front of you, ma'ams. There we go. There we go. Shoulders, chest out, big smiles. You guys did so well. Beautiful. Oh, well done. Yes. Another round of applause. Well done. And then I would love to ask Ms. Samazwe one more time to please be our hero and present the trophies to our final province, Western Cape. We are almost done, parents and teachers. Thank you for your patience. We do appreciate. Western Cape, in the third place, from Glenwood House, Nala Matubula. Round of applause. In the second place, from Western Cape, Sun Valley Primary, Blake Rensburg. Round of applause. And then, in the first place, goes to, all the way from St. Cyprian School, Beth Kirk. Let's give a big round of applause. Well done, Beth. Congratulations. Teachers, please, I invite you, come to the front so we can take those pictures with our learners. Congratulations, guys. You traveled a long way, huh? Oh, sorry, ma'am. Well done. Okay. Let's do shoulders. Is he your learner? Yeah. Okay. Can you stand like, sorry, my baby. Shoulder like this. There we go. Ma'am, can you come in a little bit? And then you stand here. And then you, my darling, come a little bit forward. And then we have our teachers. Yes. So nice and together. And you can move up a bit more. Okay. Let's keep. Good. Let's give them a round of applause. Well done. Thank you, Mamuta. Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost at the prize of the car. Before we get to that, we are looking at who is going to win, which school is going to win the 10,000 Rand cash prize. Now, I'm just going to give you a little bit of background on this. This is for the school that has the most learners, not just the most, but has many learners, way more than 40, but also has the highest standard throughout of literacy level excellence. So this is really exceptional. This school doesn't only have a few strong readers. This school has across the board a very high standard when it comes to reading for meaning. Okay, so it's quite exceptional. And with this prize also goes this lovely floating trophy. I almost forgot what the English word is. A lovely floating trophy. I want to invite to the front the person that will hand over this specific trophy. Let me just quickly see here, all my papers. Is Mrs. Minda Marshall. This is called the ACE Squadron Award. So you will notice they don't necessarily have a learner present here today, but they have the highest level of excellence across the board. So Mrs. Marshall, will you please present that trophy? And then let's just see which one. No, it's not that one. They may not see it. I want to invite to the front our champion of the ACE Squadron Award, Laerskool Bakenkop. Let's give them a big round of applause. Well done, well done. We can do better than that. Let's go a little louder. Woo! Congratulations, ma'am. And also the check of 10,000 Rand goes to Laerskool Bakenkop. Round of applause. Kom staan hierso. But ladies and gentlemen, that's not all for Laerskool Bakenkop. We have another prize category that is also quite special, so don't go anywhere, please. Just stay here. Just stay here. Now, this prize is for the principal, the top principal. So it's not solely connected to the outcome of this prize. There are other factors involved as well that goes just to the principal. And that's a fully paid excursion, compliments of M3 line. So this award goes to Mr. Willie Fourie from Laerskool Bakenkop. Let's give a round of applause. Congratulations. Okay. You can take this. I know. They don't have to know. So it's one thing to have a good team, but when your team gives you great results, it's commendable. Well done to Laerskool Bakenkop and team. We hope that this is something that will encourage your teachers as well. One more round of applause. All right, and we are getting closer to the handing over of the car. That's yours. That's yours. Julle vat dit saam met julle. Geluk hoor. Geluk. All right, now we're moving on to our National Champion Awards. And this is where I'm going to ask Stephen to hand over the first place, second place, and third place trophies for the learners. I'm going to ask our APSA team also to assist, and Mrs. Mariki Fourie to hand over the floating trophy to our champion. So if I can ask all of our representatives to please be here so that we are on standby for our champions and ready to hand over their prizes. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is our top 3 learners in South Africa, grade 6 readers, which is quite something. In the third place, all the way from the Eastern Cape, Grey Junior School, Finn Tennyson. Let's give a round of applause to Finn. Well done, Finn. Well done, Finn. In the second place, all the way from the Northern Cape, Kia Betswe Makata. Congratulations. And now we are wondering. Let's just take a moment to get it all in. All right. Let me first just help them with the prizes and build the tension. See, now it's getting serious.
Just want to interrupt here. You didn't read the fine print regarding the car. That is only display model. This is the real model.
No, not true, not true. There will be a real car handed over today. But important thing to note, to manage also our expectations in the real world, because sometimes we get carried away with excitement. The floating trophies will not be going home with our teachers today, because they need to be engraved. And there will be a celebratory event that we will have at your school where we will hand it over officially. All right? So keep that in the back of your mind. And then also the car. For practical purposes, APSA has been so kind to say we don't want the teachers to pay for fuel, because they have to drive all the way from Gauteng to Western Cape or Northern Cape or wherever. KZN. That's toll money and petrol. So what they're doing you one better. They're going to connect you to the nearest branch, and you will have the signing over, the official ceremony, close to home, where you can invite your granny and everyone else. T's and C's apply. All right. Now, are we ready? Yes. In the first place, for our 2026 Reading Riot National Competition, our champion comes all the way. Come on. Western Cape! St. Cyprian's, Beth Kirk. Let's give her a big round of applause, Beth! Well done. And teacher, please come help your learner to carry the different prizes. There's so much things she needs to hold. Let's give this teacher a round of applause because she is the champion and the recipient of the award. Congratulations. Please stand next to your learner. And now, please hand over the, yes. So you get to keep this. Let's just quickly help with all. I'm going to take this one for now, my darling. You get this. All right, let's just get a nice picture together there. Okay, let's come this way. we go. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, let's just wait. Let's just wait. Are you fine? You're all right. Good. Good. All right. There we go. So while they are taking this picture, it's important to note the teacher will still need to perform one very important task. They have a little, what do you call it? Test drive circuit. So we are going to witness the test drive outside, ladies and gents. All right, one more picture in front of there, and then our media team will direct everyone for the car official ceremonies. Okay, so please, first our photos in front of the ABSA banner. And while they're busy with that final video, we have a very other important award to make this year. It's important to note that events like these don't just happen. We have very special people that help us make this happen. Some of the people that work behind the scenes, have those conversations with the people in corporate, saying, you know what, I think we need to get a car for the teacher. We need to do something like that. So this year's Maverick Trophy that goes to people that are behind the scenes, it goes to Monique Lemer. She is our Maverick recipient of the year. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is just the beginning. I'm so excited to see what's going to happen next year. Spread the word, tell teachers, get learners excited. Reading is important and it's exciting, and we are going to change the narrative that's in South Africa with things and moments like these, where we celebrate and we focus on what is good and what is beautiful. Thank you very much. I want to invite you to come outside so we can take a look at that test drive of the vehicle. Thank you very much.